been going on?
Ambassador Montelier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work with the Inquisition. She's so lovely.
Take care.
We're getting more and more people in Skyhold. More and more creepy people. Cassandra is not here either. Oh! Nope, there she is.
Planning troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means. I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
It's going pretty good here. Chat's a little bit dead tonight. How are we gonna respond to her?
I'm guided by what my conscience tells me.
Your conscience must speak more clearly than mine.
I doubt it, but I do my best.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
I appreciate that.
We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
I almost feel like I should have gone with option 1.
I trust all is well.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
We'll speak with Cullen and then speak with Blackwall.
At your service.
there anything I should know?
Creating Inquisition footholds outside Skyhold has strengthened our reputation. People view us as a stabilizing force. We've received a number of recruits eager to pledge themselves to our cause.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
Do you think Templars should cease to exist?
No. I may have chosen to leave that life, but I respect those who remain. Magic ungoverned could tear the world apart. It's doing so now. Templars are trained and able to confront such dangers.
What would you suggest?
Some call the Circle a prison that can only breed resentment.
Ooh.
Perhaps opportunities to work outside the Circle. A mixed military service or healers' clinics with Templar support. And there must be a safer way for Templars to leave. Templars can lose their memories to lyrium. Some call it a gift, to forget the failed harrowings, the demons. Some atrocities haunt me still. But to lose what good I can recall, I nearly lost my mind once. It is no gift.
I like the sound of that.
I'm not sure it's the answer, but something needs to change.
The Inquisition won't last forever. What will you do when this is over?
To be honest, I hadn't given it much thought until recently. I'm not used to having so many possibilities.
You still regret the man you became after leaving Ferelden?
After the Ferelden Circle, I thought all mages were like the ones there. Knight Commander Meredith's methods were harsh, but they kept people safe.
You said Meredith was unstable.
She was my Knight Commander. I had no reason to distrust her. She wasn't wrong about the Blood Mages in Kirkwall. Meredith encouraged my anger towards the mages. There was only so far I would go, and she knew that too. I was her second in command. She kept decisions from me, those I would question. I believed she was serving the city. I never thought to question her, not until it was too late.
I hope you find the Inquisition's leadership more agreeable.
I am confident you will see us through to the end. The Inquisition is my chance to atone. I will not see it fail.
You've mentioned siblings. With everything that's happening, do you know if they're all right?
I've received word from my eldest sister. She was always good at tracking me down. South Reach has experienced the same chaos as everywhere else. My family is fine. Pray they remain so.
Your sister tracked you down. She didn't know where you were.
I let her know I was in Haven. She assumed I survived. It's not the first time. I may have neglected to tell her when I was transferred to Kirkwall.
Why?
I wasn't in a good state. I wanted only to leave. I received an angry letter about my disappearance 2 years later. For all her reprimands, it was a relief to hear from someone who knew me before the Blight.
That's all I wanted to know.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Thank you, Cullen. Okay, here we come, Blackwall. What you looking at, Lizette?
I am here.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
If we mobilized all the Inquisition's forces, Thedas itself would shake beneath our feet.
Mr. Dynasty, what do I dislike about the game? Consistent. How would you say it? Consistently, just random, failing, I guess. Like where the program just quits. Or doesn't load up correctly.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
The less I think about Dorian, the better.
Or, the random drops for Rift Mages, for the Venatori tomes. I have been playing probably 20 hours and cannot find my last Venatori tome.
What do you think of my advisors?
Josephine's lovely, and craftier than you'd expect. The Inquisition could not have picked a better ambassador.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
What was that about? Another thing, I don't like how I can't see my approval rating with my comrades. Was there something specific you thought I was going to say? A crude book depicting various local herbs. It looks like it was drawn by a child. Okay. Dragon sketches. I still think I need these, so I'm just going to keep them. Oh yeah, no problem, Mr. Dynasty. I am here to help. Let's get rid of some of these amulets of power. Who? Dorian and Vivian. No, other than that, it's a pretty good game. Yeah, I want to put it on Dorian. You know, I wish I had a chest to put this stuff in. It would be nice. Or do I have a chest and I just don't realize I do? Okay, I guess real quick, like, I want to see if I can find more Venatori. Oh, wait, no. I want to go back up to the war table. And have these guys turn in their quests. I want to hold court more. That's what I want from this game. I feel like I don't judge people enough. I held court more often when I was Arl of Amaranthine than the leader of the Inquisition. They must be over here in Orlais. Friendly with both Dwarf and the Ferelden. And a circle member in good standing according to all accounts. So now we get to identify. Interesting. I wonder who it's going to be. I'm picking up conversations from the memory crystal we hid in Calpurnia's camp. Liliana's reviewing what we've captured. She could tell you Calpurnia's closest lieutenants, the last 3 books she's read, and her favorite tea. It's mint. Go listen when you have a moment, Dagna. And you still have 3.5 hours left. And yeah, that's not going to be tonight. Identify. How long will this take? 16 hours and 20 hours? Oh my gosh. Have Iron Bull tell the Ben Hazaroth Hazrath to eliminate the smuggler. Okay, an excerpt from the Ben Hazrath information report. All information about the 5 bells of Hunter Fell has come back negative. The Talvashoth is not the bard. The elf is not the Mortalos, that word. And the dwarf is not the smuggler. And an addendum, we have learned that the Ferelden is the Venatori agent, but unless we can link her to a specific background quickly, we will lose this lead. We must remove the target immediately to stop Duke Tithus from falling prey to Venatori interests. I think... Oh, it's not an elf? Interesting. Who's it going to be? Send Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
16 hours. Who's this? Severin. Is there anything quick that we can send Cullen on? Not really. Okay, Inquisitor, we have recovered from our wounds and are ready to serve the Inquisition as you see fit. Evelyn has friends among the Orlesian nobility who may listen to our cause, and I am familiar with several caches used by rebel mages. Or if you prefer, we would be honored to join the Inquisition troops near Val Fermin and fight the forces of Corypheus as best we can. Okay, an experienced Templar and a powerful mage would greatly increase our military strength. I think I'm going to just do that.
Inquisitor.
Reese and Evelyn, I think that's how you say your name. And go back. Bianca's mission. I haven't gotten Iron Bowl. I haven't gotten Varric. I think that's it. Let's go listen to this receiving crystal. It should be fun and interesting. Stop. Oh, my throat. I haven't gotten Varric. His Bianca mission. Ooh.
Have we smuggled the other memory crystal into Calpurnia's camp?
We have. Here.
Even honey can't sweeten Philandris. I'll keep trying. You are no slave, Linnea. I'll add another spoonful myself, later.
I hope this link doesn't go both ways.
Dagna says not. Besides, the conversation happened days ago. While I found that interesting, this is what you must hear.
Master, forgive me. I didn't expect.
The time for your ascension nears. Tell me of your preparation.
They go well enough, although I'm distracted here. If I could train at the shrine.
Only Dumod's faithful may enter. Continue as before. Or would you see the Imperium's rebirth stalled by your lack of focus?
I will be ready, as the vessel, and Tevinter's champion.
Just how much training does becoming the vessel involve?
Another deflection. Why? A dwarven bauble, as if mine was miraculously returned to me. Let's give your new owner a glimpse of her fate. Venatori, we leave.
That is all the crystal recorded before she found it. But I think it may be enough. A shrine to Dumat, Corypheus said. Where Calpurnia is forbidden to go.
Interesting.
Who is this Dumat that Corypheus mentioned?
An old god, worshipped in ancient Tevinter as the Dragon of Silence. He was the first to rise as an archdemon and bring the blight. Truly a god fit for Corypheus.
If that shrine is Corypheus's inner sanctum, I want in.
Perhaps he believes the shrine is secret. More likely, he's hiding something from Calpurnia, and she suspects it. Let us investigate this shrine. Carefully. I doubt Corypheus has left it unguarded.
Epic music. Investigate the shrine. Very interesting. Let's jump down here. Hey, Solus, nothing to see. But I think I have everybody out on a quest. Oh.
Your worship.
The mosaic tiles. They're actually being used for something. Very interesting. Enter circle. Memories of the Grey. Du Leon. Let's do Dorian's quest. Bring Dorian to the Gull and Lantern. And we go to the hinterlands. Back to the hinterlands. Sarah, Dorian, and we'll take Iron Bowl. Maybe a Venatori tome will be dropped, and then we can become a Grift Mage, which would be the best ending to the stream.